Um, Hi Dana. Let me know if I do too much. As always, it depends. What we have heard is that the Swedish Church Books Record maybe will be free. Uh, if the best service is Archive Digital, I will show you that one. But you also have something called SVAR. And I think SVAR will be free. And then Ancestry has something which is all not as good as the rest. But the preferred one I think is Archive Digital, better browser, and so on and so on and so on. Here we have, you see, you can check on him, so then I can tell you. Per, if we go to him, Per, for me, oh, what's happening? Stupid me. Per is a rather common name, and if I don't know how much what you say, how much of a data nerd you are. Here we have Peter August Olsson, and my guess, Peter is, when he came to the States, he was born maybe as something else. So what you have here, you have this GID number and so on, and that's the Archive Digital stuff. The bad thing with Archive Digital is this GID number no one understands. And this one no one understands, this one nothing. So this is the way you add a citation. The bad thing with this build is picture, seed is page, is that some part of this is proprietary. Um, if you have a question, ask me. Arby is the parish, H is the county number, F is a deaf book. Now I go to this Archive Digital. You have to pay $10 a month or something like that. It's a scanned, 60 million scanned pages. So what you do is that you have to search, and then I put in, not this one, I put in Arby. And Arby is a parish, and you see församling. Yeah, it's the English, so they put it in Swedish. That's stupid. Församlingssaken. H is Kalmar, so this is the correct one. And then I click on it, and then you can see the books they have scanned. The books available, you can see if you click on that one. Then you go to the Swedish National Archive. So this is Arba, and if we are lucky they have translated it. Finding it, yeah. So then I click on, here you can see it's 7.8 meter of archive documents, and it's available in Vadstena, which is a beautiful city in Sweden. And it's from between 1597 to 1999. It's 11 maps, 143 drawings. So here you can see, and this is, the reference code is some kind of category. So this is household records, the A ones. Then you have B is moving in, moving out, birth records, födelse. If you, I added a link, I think, to an ancestry movie on some Krista Cowan has done, which is excellent. And she recommend have a word list or something like that. But if we go back to which one should we look in? I don't know. Take another one then. Here we have Arby. That's for Peter August. So then we look, it's an F book. F book is a deaf book. And if we jump over to this one, we have the F book, Död, and then you can see the deaf books available. And if we go to the tool I use, then you also have the F books. Here, deaf. So some parts, the oldest one is in RBL. So they sometimes, it should be in the F book, but when they did it in 1700, they had birth records together with the deaf records. So then it's in the C book, which is birth records. So if we jump back and see if we can find this Peter again. Here. Bild is just that because he was doing this, run it in Swedish. So it's picture, seed is page. And this is the unique ID. What I do is I have the tool, I just do things like that. I thought. And then we say open. And then we are on the page. So this is the death record of, maybe I added it. I said the father died. But if we can see if we can find the birth record then. So the birth record will be in the C book for Arby 1867. So we go to Arby, we go to the birth record and 1867. This book. Birth record is normally rather easy to find. We jump into the book and then we just jump to the correct year. It's 65, 67. And the date is April 26. Here it is. So here we have Per, Father Olaus Pettersson. Torparen. Torpare means I normally add a, I do it like this. I have categories for things like that. So explaining it. If you don't want to have this timeline thing, I like it because it's so easy to do Swedish genealogy. So then it's 1867. It's 26. He's number 18. April 26. He's baptized 30th. So then I say April 26. And then I take this, his unique ID, both, and I don't add the name mentioned in the book. And now they spell it P-E-R, August. Born in Skälby, I guess. I'm not expert on this place, but I think I've seen Skälby before. And the parish is Arby, Kalmar County, I guess. Then I add the unique ID for this one. I steal the way they have it here. I thought. Yeah, boom. So what you get then is parish, book type, number in this type, year, image from the provider, image 30 from the provider, which is Archive Digital, page 47 in the book. That means if we have the physical book in front of us, it should be 47. Here it is, 47. So then you can find the place. And if you are doing it, I think a good way is that we also add another line, which you do like this, and then we say his number 18. And we can be even better persons. So we say April 26. April 30 per August, and also if we should do it like more professional, we do like that. And then Torparen, and that's the title of the father. And then I add that as a link. This is Wiki. I think we have it like that. So it's Torpar is a category. So then you can click on this and get more information. And Torpare, and then we have the father's name, which I think is Olaus. We should check that. Olaus, yes. Pettersson. I think it's 1 T. That's so. And 2 S. This is an old way of having S. In Hällby, I think it is, isn't it? Arby. Hällby. But that I wrote, I think. I think it's Hällby. You do like that. And then we can see H is his wife. H, boom. We take it on a new line. H, and then I say Hans hustru. That's the abbreviation. Helena Larsdotter. Helena Larsdotter. And normally we have it on here, I think also. Yes, you also have it that name. This Peter stuff, for me it's an alternative spellings and so on. I think spelling was not so. Number 3, folio 228. So then it's rather easy. Number 3, F, folio 228. We are in 1867. We go to this book. We check for a household record, 1867. Open the book. Go to 228. Så här är han, Torparen, Olaus Pettersson, born 1836, 18 February, Arby. Marriage 5th December 1863 with her, Helena Larsdotter, born 1843-24, born in parish Ljungby. All children Arby, and the children are Hilda Kristina, Per August, also the same spelling, Amanda Louisa. Moved in from page 2 to 7, 63. And here you have that they were 68, 62 they lived on another page, and here they have 64. This is the household record, if they were part of it, and so on and so on. Lysning för äktenskap, this means he was banned, I think that's the English word for it, 8 November 63. So then we take this one, boom. And I am a little bit a technician, so I do it maybe a little bit more complex. I guess you would like to have those pictures, so then I do like that, and then if you have a picture, it could be good to get the same reference, so then you put a name on the citation. So then I also put a name on this citation, and then I always take this unique ID. It's me, it's not necessary. So then if we do like that, we have the picture. Here we have the statement inventory, so then I say click here to upload, boom. I run a Mac, and then we can do like this. This is BC, she is better than him in reading. This is the church books, how good they understand them and so on. See if we can. Olaus, I found out that he was writing the estate and inventory with the hand on the paper, which means he couldn't write himself. So BC is maybe, you're not the best in the class at least. I take a screen dump like that, and like that. And then we move over here, and then we have Lars Petri, so then we upload another image for him. I chose the file I created. "19 is the clock here in Sweden. So then I do like that, and then I take this. You have to tell this from Archive Digital, and then we say copy the source identify. And then we should see where it is. It in Shelby. I think it's A here. A with 2 dots. So it's Shelby number 3. Arby, Kalmar län, Sweden. And the date is, I think they live here. So we take the last date, 1870. Source, we are 100% this, and we say upload image. So now we have this image connected to him and his profile. Like that, and then we do that, we connect it also to his dear wife, Helena Larsdotter. Yes. Then I take her ID. So I take that one, boof, and I add that one. Then the next person, Hilda Kristina. Now we have those two, and then we go down to her profile. No, that's wrong, I think. Hilda Kristina. That's her. Then we take her ID. And then we take next person, and that's Per August. That's our Per. Then we had him here, I think. Yes. Then we take his profile. And then we take Amanda Louisa. And Anna Sofia is maybe not born. So then she is connected also to this profile. To make the picture inline, this is just to go down the page and do a copy. I do it my way as always. Here, Peter Olsson. Olsson we also spell with 2 S in Sweden. So this is the American version. Here he's born, yes. And this, then I say I would like to have a bigger size. Like that. And then I change, so we already have the long citation here. So I say Årby picture from Archive Digital of Arby 1860-87. And then I add the inline reference. And as I already had named it with name attribute 228 here. So then when we do like this, we get a free up here, and the free is Arby, the long one. And it's free 0, it's at 2 places. So you can see free, so it's reused. And then I normally add another line. This is HTML, and then I say household record Shelby number 3, the family of Torpine Olaus Pettersson. Yes. And when we look at it, it will be looking like that. Household record Shelby number 3. Maybe we do another line. But change what you want. You should have it. Sometimes the local folklore society are really active. So then I think we do like that, and we do a search. Here you have people born in Arby, in Shelby. Anbita Forum is the best, maybe it should be 1L, best place to ask question. You can't ask in English, but most people write in Swedish. Here they speak about that Shelby is in Mortorp, but it's on the border to Arby. This is from 2003. We check that one. Shelby number 5. Shelby number 3, John's daughter. So here it's some kind of compressed family tree. This is from 1520. He was båtsman military. So this is discussions about people in the parish, I think. It's Socknar, Arby, Småland. Småland is the big administrative unit. So if you're lucky, some people are really active. Shelby, number 5. It was no good questions. So what could be done is Arby, Shelby, and then we have a site called Bygdeban. Normally I add links on the category pages. Here is someone who has written a book about Arby. What is happening? Here. Arby Socken. Socken is parish. So they are writing about the military people in this parish. And then we have Shelby 1, 2, Shelby 1, Shelby 7. Cool. Oland. But we don't see. This is torpare, you see. Normally you see then if it's military. Shelby Arrendator, he's the owner. So a big farm, I guess, had to have some military persons. Torpare is just that they had some small farmland. And then they didn't have people hired. Here you have Backstuga, then you were even more poor. So that means that you lived in a house in, you can see if we can find it. Torparen. Oh, sorry. Ja. Torpare. Torpare is the correct category. So it's crofter, cottager, tenant farms. He has his own house, cows, and so on, and also a small piece of land that he had to pay for every year. And it could be paid normally as you did some days, maybe 60, 70 days to the owner of the thing. If we look at, let's save this one. If we look at Backstuga, I think that was the poorest people. We do like, we can maybe do like this. I did some. I did some links here. We have Digital Museum, Backstugehytta. I should do it like that. Then you have picture on how a Backstuga looked. Digital Museum, pictures from museums in Sweden. So that's a digital museums in Sweden. And this is a Backstuga. So it's a house, but it's in the ground. So it was not so expensive to build, and I think it was not the best place to live in either. What we can do, this one we found, now we are back on this with Arby and Bygdeband, and this is a folklore society, and they have done for most of all 2,500 parishes, they have added things. So here you can see that in Arby you have a folklore society called Södermöre. They have uploaded things. Så folk och stugor på backen i Norrby. So they have documented things. And then maybe we can find something about Skälby. And then we can have a map down here. And then we have Skälby here. So what we can get then is this is the location of the coordinates of Skälby. And if we are doing it a really cool way, this is Google Map. Then we click on Karta and maybe terrain, but that we don't want. We want a satellite. And then we can see how it looks today. So there is houses in Skälby, and we also have the location here. So if we do like that, we get Skälby. We get Skälby, and you can see the houses here. If we are really lucky and Big Brother Google has been out in a car, they have, we do like that. Poof. So this is how Skälby looks today. So then the question is, which was Skälby before or not? Yeah. Then we can see how it looks today. I think this is Skälby. And how do we find that? I'm getting too many pages up here. And then we have also more information about Skälby, which they have uploaded. So this Södermöre, so social society, maybe it's something to contact. It's a lot of picture. (1981), it was maybe not when Per August was in the town. It looks like they upload all the here they have old photos. What we do is that we look for them. Till föreningens startsida. Oops. Let's go to the homepage of this society. And they also add people. I think maybe we can be lucky and find them on the web. So that could also be a way to learn more, to contact them. They have Facebook group. Here they say they have still houses preserved from the old days, and it's Värnabystugan from the 1700 and so on. And here you can see the good pärlor, if you say in English, the best places. They have a day, the 18th of June, it's Våxtorpa Day, where they do things. Socknar i parishes in Södermöre. Arby. So here they have written about Arby. It's 25 kilometers off Kalmar, which is a place I know at least. And then you have the church, built 1200, so Per August maybe was there every Sunday. You have Prästgården. You have old streets, how it looked. Villages. Arbyby, Lömmingeby, Kultorp, Appelrum, Nyre, Skälby. 8 houses. And it's the biggest village in Arby and also the most populated. Skälby. Famous known owners Jägmästare Ljungberg, Kapten Ahok, Mattagården. And then they also have Skälby Tegelbruk. That was used until 1912. Tegel is, what do you say, building block for houses. And then we also have old maps and so on. But it's you have a lot to places to check. But maybe we go back to Dear Per. What we can do is that I add this Arby. But that was I will stop that. See, we can see the Facebook group. That's always cool. So then you can ask questions. Here, Södermöre. Doesn't feel too much activity. But you can find it. Södermöre. Hembygdsförening. Oops. What is happening? We skip that. But I upload the picture, and then you have the place on the map. Maybe I can do... No, I did stupid things now. I do a Google Map to this. And then we do to this bygdeband. Kill that one, and then we see if we have bygdeband here. No. Where were we? Is this Peter or this is Helena Larsdotter? Stina. Here we have it. So what we now have is that we know that he is wrong person here. Born in Shelby, and maybe it should be like that. And then we had that he is on folio 228, and that we added as the Nectar reference. We have uploaded a household record, which is page 228. And what you do in Swedish household record is that you're trying to follow the persons. So what you can see, Olaus Petrus here. Then we are in book AE7, and then we take the next book and try to find Shelby number 3. And then you follow them the whole way to the death. So household records, marriage record, moving in, moving out. Normally you have in the beginning, we can connect using a web hangout if you feel comfortable about that. Then you have Shelby number 3, page 230. Here we have them. Here he's spelling in another way. He's spelling with R, P-H-R. So back to your first question. So now I add, this is another statement proving that he is born 1867. And Wikidata, if you have heard about it, is my baby. And Wikidata is Per is a really common name in Swedish. And this is Wikipedia in Swedish explaining about the Per. And they just have, you can spell it Per, Per. So this is the Swedish page. If you go to the English page, It says it's Canadian masculine name. It's derived from the Greek blah blah blah, making stone or rock. Didn't know that. The name is bearer of Peter, a common masculine form. But as I am a technical geek, you have something called Wikidata, which is a structured layer below, which we use for Connect Wikitree. And then if I do it in English, you can see they have defined that the word pair, which is unique name like this, is said to be the same as peer, peer, Peter, and so on. So you have a lot of different spelling variations, and Peter is up there. And maybe this is questionable. What do you say? You can, if you should trust it or not. Yeah, I think you have to look into it for all different forms. So I would say, as you can see now, uh, we have him just in the next book from 1871 when he is then the priest spelling Per. And another common thing was that the priest, was skilled in Latin, so then he wrote the names in Latin sometimes. So my feeling is that he wrote the name in a way that no one used. Where is our dear? There we have him. So then I add a small note that he is Per August. You can check the next book, and he looks like the mother is dying here. That's sad, I think. Yes, dead. So in 1870 something, 6 maybe. Yes, this was maybe the thing I told. And then we can, this is the same document as that. We have it up here, and then we say we have a name on it, and then we reuse, but that's also a proof for that she dies. But this F is the best, it's the death record, but not the household record is also. So then I add it, end it like that, so then we get it like this. So mother is dying. Then we check for Shelby. It says something here. Shelby, I don't know, Mola, but Shelby number 3. And then we go to book 9. You see, it's just one book. Some parishes has more books for. So then we are in 1881. Maybe it's moving to America now. Shelby number 3 is 248. And he was not on the first page last time. Wartsman, this is a military. This is also a military. So this Archive Digital, it's number 3, 4. What have I done? Shelby number 3, and the father was born 1836. Here he is. Torpare Olaus Pettersson, same day, but then we have another date here, and that is when he was widowed. Children overstricken means something has happened to her. Per August overstricken, and some commentaries I can't read. So he is military now. Båtsman 134, Per August Olsson, Löfgren. So now he's Per with I. Båtsman, Loco number 22. So 1887 something happened. And then North America we have on Amanda Louisa. So she's going to North America in 1st of 9, 1888 as number 23. He is going 18 in January. So then you have something called chain migration, I think. Christina is going to the States. So this is not getting more exciting here. You don't have so much from here. We add this as also a reference to his birth, but we also had some more information now here. Redo it if you don't like what I have done. His mother dies 1876. Picture, and then we have a lot of events here. He is 1887. October 18. I can't read this. Högberg, Hågberg. But he's some kind of båtsman. And we have a number, Båtsman 134. And maybe he changed name then. And it's Per August. And then that is a category. So then you can read what it is. I think we have some pictures and so on. Like that. And then we do it more complicated. So we can see, get a clickable link. So it says that this Båtsman will be clickable, then you jump to the category. Båtsman 134. Per August Olsson Löfgren. Per August Olsson, because his father was Olausson. Olsson Löfgren. Do you have it also as Löfgren? No, you have Olsson. And then I think it's Löv with the OW is leaf, things you have on the tree. And then we have to understand Båtsman. Loco number 22. I think I should know what this is. I create a new book. And then we see if there is something on 22. What they have normally is, as we have seen, you can have a register for the locations, but you can also have register for different occupations. Shelby number 2. Båtsman, oh, they are on every page. This is a killer. Didn't we have a number for him? Look for number 134. Let's see if we can find the military record. And then we should have county is H, I think. Kalmar. This is a killer. I do a save for this. So we have that he is a boatsman, and that is on page AE9. Loco number 22. Maybe it's in the moving out record. That could be a good guess. But he's moving to another parish. So we go back to RB that we have, I don't know where, RB, and then we say moving out record for year 1887. And then we say it should be. So here you have moving out record 18, moving in 1887, moving out on the right side. So he's moving out, and then maybe he's number 22. No, Anna Pederqvist. I'm getting lost. And we mark it like this, and then I think you can do something like that. That's it. Close all except favorites. So then we have them back. Loco number 22. 1810. We can look on this date then. 1810. 13, 13, 15. Nothing here. Per August. Gossen. Is that him? 278. That's him. So now he's just young boy. It's page 248. Gossen. 278. Well, it's from Shelby 6. It's not him. I'm checking if it's some 24. My memory is bad. 248. Page 248. That could be the fastest way to find them. 245. And now we are in the next year. So then I think it's not in there. 24. No. 291. 232. So it looks like he's not moving out of the parish. So then we need to find him in as a military in the household book. Loco number 22. He's down here. Båtsman, sjöman, Per August. So now he's on his own line. Loco number 18. Moving in. So he's on his own line and now he's Per August. Båtsman over stricken, sjöman. So maybe he go to the sea. What we do is that we check in AE10. Then we think it shall be free. It's 232. Shall be number 3. See if we can find the father. Here's the father. Still alive. Anna Sofia is moving to page 226 in 1893. And then we should hopefully find the son. Here is the son. So then we add a new for him. So then we can send in 1891. He has I think you can find them in other books than Sjöman, but he's always stricken between he has left 248, number 18. Yes, that's where he was last when we saw him. Obefintlig, now he has just disappeared. And then he maybe went to the States. That's also a way to go to the States. Normally, in the good old days, people need to have Obefintlig bok 1896. Then you had to have a permission from the priest to go outside. I add a category for that. And explain it. Obefintlig. Like that, and the citation we have is this book. We can see if we have a obefintlig book here. So people who you shouldn't be able to disappear, but when people start understanding that they could go to the States, then the state didn't care if you had this moving in or not. So then people, that could be one way to be a seaman and say, yes, I disappear. Yrkesregister. Bok över obefintliga 329. Särskild förteckning över obefintliga. Per-Olof Jonsson, Amanda, Petter Gustafsson. It's not on this book. Then we check in the next book, 811. Alla ett, here it is. Det finns ingen obefintlig also där, if they have one. You can see what happened to father. Shelby. Number 3 has disappeared. Or there we have number 3, 257. Everyone has moved out. Maybe I'm moving to Stockholm, Visby. This column up here is moving out. Here we have Lundatorp. I think it was mentioned before. That's number 4. You didn't find the father. Did you have him on? (1836) he was born. Born is column number 3. Not him. Olaus Petter, here he is. 1836. He's still alive. See if we can find this obefintliga bok, and maybe I think Skälby, allmän Skälby 241. Number 1. Number 2. And number 3. Oförmögna. It's people who couldn't pay for themselves. That's number 2. Here, Olaus Petre. I guess he is died. Yes, he died 1840. 79. Yes, you have it already. Another question, do you have the book for it? Don't think so. So then I add that. I like to have a timeline. Timeline, I think, is excellent for Swedish genealogy. The problem with tree is that you until his death here. But he's not a farmer, I think. Torpare, he's still a torpare. So and torpare is some kind of farmer, yeah, you could say. And then we can check his death records. So this is alla två. I think you didn't have that. This is alla two. And no, and then we go to the death record. The death record is down here, and they are just for 1894. But maybe we can find an estate in inventory. Here you have it, yes, the name Löfgren, but lived at home in the farm quarry. He left after 4 years and became a sailor. So here you have the thing which I have found out. Cool. I do like that. You change it if you don't like it. 1940, we can see if they have a register. I don't think they have for the state and inventory. And then we have check here for the it's to 1880, you see. And he died 1940, and the last estate in inventory is 1907. Now these court records, here we have. And he died in September 1940, and they should do it in 3 months. And now when it's no register, it's a nightmare to do it, and you have to read everyone. It's not so many. 125, I think this is not his, because it's so many pages. Överstelöjtnant. It's not him. It's a high military. This is who died 27 July, and he died September. If you're lucky, they have it in order. November, after Sofia Sjöqvist. Olga Hultin, not him. Ingrid. Hilding. Carpenter Josef. Shoemaker Carl August. Maria Karlsson. Jonas Petter, not him. Elisa, not him. Gummendotter i Träknäcksmåla. Kristine. Kristine. Alma Josefina. No, it's August. Lena Stina. So if they are really poor, then you don't get a state in inventory. The wife. Undantagsman. Widow. Svensson. Eversson. Grönborg. Don't know. Kristine Jansson. The good thing with an estate in inventory is that you get all the children. Hjalmar. Kristine. Wife. Pigan. Lotta. Wife. Female. Sven August Andersson. I miss her. August. June, I don't like this. We are going down to the here, October. That's good. Henrik Månsson, it's not him. Carl August. Taylor. Hilma var a woman. Johannes. Josef. I think you can pay this for a week if you want. So it's rather easy and this archive digital. Carolina. And when you start understanding the Swedish way of documenting, it's rather easy. And this is the nightmare when you don't have a register. We had one when I looked for other people in your family tree. Änkan, widow. Hennes July, now we are Per August, but that's handlande. Wife. Carl August Pettersson. Nils Olsson, that's not him. Andreas Larsson. Maybe we should start it from the beginning. Märta Carolina. Olaus. Oh, same name. So female. Wife. It's not in order, I can see here. That's bad, so then maybe it could be in the beginning. Hanna. Or they didn't do one. Carl Pettersson. Jordägare. He owns some part of land. 3rd June, that's not him. It's September. Olof. Theander Svensson. Female. Per Nilsson. Per August. Ja. This is what we call slow TV. Petter. Olaus, same good, correct name, but wrong. July is too early. September. Per-Olof. August, too early. June, too early. August, wrong name. Correct name, wrong person. August. September, a wife. April, too early. October, a wife. No, I didn't. Johan Jonsson, not correct person. Jonas Petter Gustafsson. No, I was stupid. I think it was maybe further down. Not correct, Johan, not correct name. Anders Olsson. I think we are missing this. June, too early. September, wife. Wife. Wrong name. Military Kronebollsman. Widow. Farmer. Gustav Johansson. Anders Pettersson. Jonas Larsson. Anders Svensson. Josef Olsson. Erik Andersson. Per Oskar. So if this doesn't work, then next year have to be looked into, but then I give up, I think, after this. 30 more. Peter Olsson. Andersson, the son of Anders. Handlade. See, it's more pages than they have a lot of things. They are sea captain. Sven Alrik. Jonsson. Military Kronobåtsman. Henry William Olsson. 23 more this year, and it's 27 July. It's too early. If they are nice, they put them in numbering order. That's the reason I started from behind. I think we didn't find it. July, too early. June, too early. May, too early. 11 May, too early. No, it's too early. I think August, maybe. July, too early. September, that's cool. August, too early. July. February to August, too early. May, too early. August, too early. September. 2 more. April, too early. not him. What's this? It's 200 more. This is crazy. June. June. I give up this. 2 more. January. July, too early. 20. It's some more. What we can see how the next year starts. Then it should be 1915. And maybe they have. They have also from the beginning of the year. From last year. So it's no order in this. Maybe it's more efficient to look for get registered, but not everything has registered. That's the problem. January should be 28. Lars Pettersson. Correct name, but I think it's the wrong place. Kloke Visselfjärda. Skälby should be correct. Something has to be written, I think, because this is with the text to do. They have a lot of pages. That means it's more wealthy people. Seaman. I think we missed it. Woman. It could be fun to see mention where the people are in the States and so on. It's always fun to understand how much they knew. Skräddarmästare, tailor. Woman. I give up. I hope it learned something and it's useful, and don't hesitate to change what I have added.